Welcome back to the next channel, or the next video on the channel. Today's about dad duties. We've got a little one there, which is like my little child, and then we've got Alfie Moon, what Alfie his name is, but we'll call him Alfie Moon, who joined us just under 6 months ago and has actually rocked my world. But yeah, this is like obviously a formal introduction into him. So yeah, Alfie's my son. 6 months ago, me and Amy, he graced us with like this present, and you've been absolutely amazing. It's been hard work, I'm not gonna lie. It's been really, really hard work, but I won't have it any other way, would we? We wouldn't have it any other way, would we? No, we wouldn't. But yeah, like I said, I love being a dad. It's hard work. Amy's busy at the minute, so we're having a lad's morning, which we normally do anyway, all three of us do, but yeah, this is the man himself.
How has it been adapting to dad life?
Yeah, so I must admit, I was a bit naive. I knew it was going to be hard adapting to dad life, but I didn't realise how hard, and I wouldn't have it any other way because I absolutely love every moment with him. But he came along 3 months out from the Olympia. Well, yeah, 3 months out from the Olympia. So I was in mid-prep, and yeah, the sleepless nights, obviously his needs come first over mine, and most people know bodybuilding is a very selfish sport. You have to eat when you have to eat. You need your 8-9 hours sleep. You have to train twice a day. All these things are what make a good bodybuilder. So when he came along, that rocked everything. It gives you an incentive to train even more though when you're obviously supporting a family now and stuff. But that for me was a huge difference. And after the Olympia, coming back, my life isn't the same anymore. And I wouldn't, hand on heart, have it any other way. He is just my everything now. And it's made me reevaluate a lot of things, like my injuries. Health is better than wealth, and I want to be with this guy in a few years' time, running up the field with him and playing football with him. And the way I was going and the way I train, I probably wouldn't have done that if I didn't start to reevaluate and start doing my mobility work. And that is one of the reasons I'm doing the cold water therapy, is to be a good dad to him.
Talk to me about the stigma of dad bod.
So when people say about dad bod, I can actually relate to it in some ways, and I know people shut up, right? You know, with the way I train and eat and stuff, but it's so easy to fall into a trap of just eating fast food when you're trying to prep his food and trying to get him ready. And obviously, even though me and Amy's a fantastic mum, we work as a team together, and his needs come first. So at the end of the day, when you think, shit, I've only had one meal, or you're just cramming in something fast food along the way, that's when a dad bod can really take off, to be honest with you. But that being said, I've had like, look at you getting frustrated. Are we getting frustrated? 5 or 6 weeks of just being relaxed and just doing that. But we're now finding, now he's getting into his own and he's got his own character, and we're starting to see his routine. I'm getting back into my routine. Like, I can work around him and adapt to having him in my life now. So I'm getting back to my 5 to 6 meals a day again, and getting that stigma of a dad bod gone. We're getting shredded. We're going to be a shredded dad. It's time for his training now, getting his steps in. Yeah, so Alfie was planned. We got married 2019, which is coming up to 2 years now. God knows where that time has gone. But yeah, we wanted to do it kind of, I won't say the right way, but the formal way, like traditional way. So we got married. I built this house. This was the whole reason for building this house as well. Lovely. Sorry, mate. Was to build this house and just try and get everything organised, my ducks in a line, so to speak, where the house is ready, the wedding, we got married, we committed to each other, and then obviously now's the time. I don't think there's ever we talked about this last night, but there's never a right time, is there, to start a family or whatever you. But I was bricking myself, I'm not gonna lie.
How's your mindset and training differed from being single Ryan to dad and married Ryan?
So you could say it's a bad thing, but I don't see it as a bad thing. It's changed and it's made me a better person. But I was a single lad, had no commitments or anything like that. So my training, my eating, my bodybuilding, that all came first over anything. So there was nothing that came in the way of my sessions, there was nothing that came in the way of my food or anything like that. And that's probably what made me a successful bodybuilder, because all those things were right. When a family comes into it, and obviously a wife and obligations there, your priorities do change. Like, you have to be more thoughtful and you have to consider them more. And I wouldn't say your bodybuilding takes a back seat, but you've got to try and find that balance, and that's probably what I may have struggled with over the years. Obviously, I've been married 2 years now, and obviously he's been here for 6 months. And if you look at I'm not putting it down to that because of my results, the division's changed, but if you look at my past results to the last few years, they haven't been as successful. But that's not down to these guys, but that's down to the division changing. But possibly me not wanting to adapt, grow, and put all my time into being bigger and whatnot. It's trying to balance my time. And transitioning, I'm coming into my 30s, or I'm in my 30s, not coming into it, I'm in my 30s. And if I'm brutally honest, this means more to me than bodybuilding. And some people will be looking at me gone out about that saying, but for me, yeah, this is what it was always all about.
Will we see Ryan Terry back on the Olympia stage? And also, do you think you can still bring that A game and achieve a top level physique?
Yeah, that's a great question. So if you'd have asked me that a few months ago when I stepped off the Olympia stage, and all I was thinking about was this man and aiming and getting back, being a good dad and a good husband, I would have probably said you wouldn't see me on stage again. Just because the result didn't go my way, but it wasn't in the forefront of my mind, and it didn't affect me the way it should have done. It was just kind of like, let's get home to my family, I can't wait to get home to my family. So there's that element, but then, that being said, after spending time away from the gym the last few weeks and seeing how I made mistakes in my last Olympia, which the last few days and whatnot, knowing where I was at 5 days out, it'd be hard for me to walk away at this stage. And that might be me just making an excuse because I don't feel like I want to hang my shorts up yet, or I've still got something in me, but I just feel like I couldn't leave it on that note. So you will more than likely see me on the Olympia stage, if I can qualify that, on the Olympia stage again, because I have got unfinished business. I'd love to have little man. I'd love to be able to have him see his dad win the Olympia one day, have him on the stage like, you know, Lion King, holding Simba up like that. Maybe not, I don't think Amy would let me do it, but it would be amazing to do that. So you'll probably see me on stage again. Like that. I was 20 minutes power, but I won't let him sleep in there, don't worry, because it's not good for his neck or anything. But I'm going to put him to bed now for 20 minutes, his morning power nap.
So what's happening now?
Me being unprepared. You know what I said about failing to prepare is preparing to fail? It's me being unprepared. But meal 2, and it's going to be my pre-workout meal. 4 whole eggs. I'm not a guy for wasting food, so when someone says like 10 egg whites and 1 yolk, for me that's just sacrilege, because you can't waste the best part of an egg. I know there's fats in it, but 4 whole eggs, 240 grams of rice, which is, yeah, like I said, 80 grams of carbs. I train in about an hour. We're going down to Stamford, it's an hour's drive, so I'll eat that on the way, get my pre in 15 minutes before. And it's a push session today. Shoulders, triceps, bit of chest. Let's go. So that is it here in Fusion 3. As you can see, a very successful push session, predominantly focused on shoulders, chest, and then triceps. This morning, obviously saw me dad duties. That for me is just priceless. Love doing that every morning. I do have to get back to him now, but first, I've done my play session. We're going to go and do a bit of recovery work. So again, I'm doing ice cold baths, or obviously in the river, or cold showers. So we've got cold water therapy. I'm doing my mobility work. I've got deep tissue work with Johnny, who has been with me for the last 5 years doing deep tissue every week. And we've just started implementing infrared saunas as well. So we've got a bit of heat recovery as well. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that, but not in this video. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please comment in the section below. Whatever you want to see, I'm open, or we're open to filming whatever. We've got to get this content out to you guys. So please press the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.